Okay, so we're going to look at a sheep kidney dissection today. And first of all, they look pretty small. And that's true. Our kidneys are small. The human kidney is only about the size of your fist or the size of a small cell phone. And yet it does some really important things. Your kidney regulates the water in your body, the whole water balance. It regulates minerals like sodium, potassium, calcium, phosphate. It gets rid of the waste products of metabolism, and it also helps to regulate your blood pressure. It regulates red blood cell production, and also helps to produce vitamin D. So we're going to look at it today. We're going to look at the sheep kidney dissection. So if you follow along with the dissection PDF that I have, the first thing that they want you to identify is the capsule. The capsule fits. These have capsules still on them, this one and this one. Notice that these two kidneys are shaped very much like you'd expect a kidney bean to be. It's the typical kidney bean shape. This one is not. It just looks kind of weird and all pushed together. It's just because it was stored that way, just squished in with a whole bunch of other kidneys, and the kind of preservative that it used, Carasafe, makes it like that. So here is, let me focus on this a little bit better. You have the fibrous capsule. I've cut it here and put it back. You can see that it's kind of tough, and yet it sticks on very tightly right over the surface of the kidney. The next thing to show on the kidney, I'm going to roll this over onto the other side. With this kidney, I did not remove all of the fat. There's a whole bunch of adipose tissue and fibrous tissue surrounding the vessels and the ureter that enter and exit the hilum area. Looking at this kidney, the indentation here, this area is referred to as the hilum. Again, in this one, this area is the hilum. So here, I want you to see how the artery that enters into the hilum area of your kidney and the vein that are pretty close together here, how you can differentiate them. And one is, look at the vein here. If I take out my probe that's in here, notice that it didn't come with the blue and the red. I just kind of used magic marker to put it there. But here is your, the hole where the blood would be, and yet it's all flattened here. Whereas the artery, although it appears smaller, if I take out this pin, notice that the walls stay where they are. The walls themselves are thicker, where the walls to the vein are thinner, and it just collapses. So that when you take the tissue here and they're together, you would be able to see that it's there. This one, the ureter was kind of cut open when we had that. So we'll show you better on another one like this one next to it. Here would be your ureter, which is this long area, goes down to here, and will collect all the urine from the kidney, go down the ureter to the bladder, where it's stored until it's expelled from the body. And again, you have the vein. Unfortunately, this one, the artery was cut by it. However, one of the segmental arteries that go into the kidneys, you can see right here. Okay? And again, here you can see this one has a good ureter on it that you can see that would empty the kidney. Next thing we're going to do is open up the kidney. On the inside of the kidney, you can see Here's your segmental arteries. This area just to the inside of your hilum area, the part that would be inside of the, that indent, is called the pelvis. So here's your pelvis area. It has finger-like extensions. The extensions are called calyces, or calyx for one, and the calyces have major ones, which are the bigger ones, and then minor ones that would go around these little kind of pyramids. We'll see the pyramids later that stick down. The area around the outside of your kidney is referred to as the cortex. This is the cortex of the kidney, and the cortex is where the glomeruli of the nephrons are located. They are all there. The inside is called the medulla. The medulla would be where the collecting ducts and some of the tubules are that are in your kidneys. So your collecting duct would, and the long descending and ascending limbs of the vasa recta would be within the pyramid area. Again, you can see the fibrous capsule. The fibrous capsule is right here along the outside and encapsulates your kidney. Stay tuned for the next video. The next video will show these features a little bit more in depth so that you can see them better. And that's it for this one. Stay tuned.